Have you ever felt like your life is not getting worse, but it's not getting better either? You're trying, you have goals, you have plans, you want to change, but your progress is so slow that it starts to feel invisible. And that is the dangerous part, because when progress feels invisible, you stop trusting the process. You start thinking, maybe this isn't working. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe I'm just not the kind of person who can change. If that feeling has been sitting in your chest lately, this story is for you. One cold morning, a small bird landed on a thin branch of an old tree. The branch was empty, no nest, no shelter, no place to rest. The bird looked around at the wide sky and the moving wind. Then it made a decision. It would build a home here. So it flew down and searched the ground. After some time, it found a small twig. It carried the twig back to the branch and placed it carefully. Then it flew down again. Another twig, then another. Trip by trip, twig by twig, the bird kept building. But as the hours passed, the bird became tired. It looked at the branch and felt its heart sink. The nest was still so small. It did not look like a home. It did not look safe. It did not look like enough. And for a moment, the bird just stood there, watching, breathing, doubting. A quiet thought came into its mind. What is the point? This will take forever. Then the wind grew stronger. A sudden gust shook the branch. Several twigs slipped and fell. The bird watched them drop. All that effort, gone in a moment. It did not cry, it did not make a sound. But it felt something many of us know very well. The pain of trying your best and still feeling like you made no progress. For a long moment the bird stayed still. It could have left. It could have chosen another tree. It could have told itself, maybe I'm not strong enough. But slowly, quietly, the bird flew down again. It picked up one twig, then one more, and flew back up. The work was still hard. The nest was still unfinished. The wind still came and went. But the bird kept returning. Trip by trip, it fought against the wind. It did not quit. And as it built momentum, something beautiful happened. Another bird from a nearby tree noticed the struggle. It flew down, picked up a fallen twig, and brought it to the branch. Then a second bird joined. Without a sound, they worked together. Because the first bird refused to give up, it inspired the others to help. And little by little, something changed. The branch no longer looked empty. A shape began to form. Not all at once, not perfectly, but steadily. By evening, the nest was still small, but now it was real. And the bird had built it the same way we build a better life, with small efforts, repeated on days when we do not feel strong. Sometimes, the most important moment in your life is not when you succeed. It is the moment after disappointment, when you decide to continue. That is where confidence begins, not when the work becomes easy, but when you keep building anyway. And there is a powerful secret to this kind of persistence. When you keep at it, and when you finally build momentum, something shifts. The universe notices your effort. Help arrives in ways you do not expect, and doors open that you did not see before. You realize that when you refuse to quit, the universe meets you halfway, and you are never truly alone. So if your progress feels small right now, please do not quit. If your life still looks unfinished, please do not call yourself a failure. Keep building, even if it is only one small step today. Because one small step may not look powerful to the world, but repeated with patience, it can become a home, a future, and a new life.